Good morning, my dear students. I am Muhammad Bahaddin, working as an assistant professor in ISL Engineering College, which is affiliated to Suma University in Hyderabad. So today in this session, we are going to discuss regarding the first problems on the linear triangular elements. Evaluate the shape function. We need to find out the shape function of n1, n2 and n3 we need to find out. At the interior point P for the triangular element as shown in a figure. Here two coordinate is given. The first coordinate is x coordinate and another one is y coordinate. Here the linear triangular element figure is given over here. So linear triangular element is having the three nodes. This is the first node, second node and this is the third node. Okay dear. At the node 1 the point 3 comma 2 is acting. So this means that the 3 is indicate that it is the x1 value and 2 is nothing but y1 value. x1 is 3, y1 is 2. At the point of 2, this value what we can say x2, y2. x2 is 7, y2 is 4. At the node 3, we can represent that this 5 nothing but x3 and 8 nothing but y3. So we can represent x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. Is it right? So let us see over here. Our intention is there we need to find out the shape function, we need to find out the value of n1 as well as we need to find out the value of n2 as well as we need to find out the value of n3 we need to find out in the linear triangular elements. Clear? So let us see over here. This is x1, how much is there? x1 nothing but 3 and the y1 nothing but 2. x1 is 3, y1 is 2. So first of all you have to write down in the given data in which the triangular element coordinate of the node 1, 2 and 3 you can represent. x1 is 3, y1 is 2 and this one is x2 is 7 and y2 is 4. x2 is 7, y2 is 4. x3 is 5, y3 is 8. x3 is 5, y3 is 8. So first of all we have to use the shape function we have to use. What we have to use here? We have to use the shape function expressions. So we know the formula of the shape function is n1 is equal to alpha 1 plus beta 1 x plus gamma 1 y by 2a. So how to remember for the n2? The same thing is there. Instead of alpha we have to represent by alpha 2 plus instead of beta 1 we have to represent as here beta 2 because we are talking about shape function of 2 point. Is it right? Beta 2x gamma 2y by 2a. Shape function n3 is equal to alpha 3 plus beta 3x plus gamma 3y by 2a. Clear? But in this case we don't know the value of alpha 1, beta 1, gamma 1. Is it right? So first of all what we need to find out? We need to find out the value of alpha 1 and alpha 2 and alpha 3 and after that beta 1, beta 2 and beta 3. After that one gamma 1, gamma 2, gamma 3. Is it right? The first thing is, let us see over here, alpha 1 equal to x2 y3 minus x3 y2. So it is very difficult to solve the problem. Some students are having the confusion then how to write, how to remember in the examination point of view. So I am giving a trick you can easily remember. Let us see over here x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3. We can say that because first of all we are talking about alpha 1. So first you need to eliminate this above value. Remaining is x2 y3, x2 y3 minus x3 y2, x3 y2. Clear? Done. So next one is alpha. After that, let us see over here how to write this expression. So x2 value is how much is there? x2 value is 7 and y3 value is how much is there? 8. 7 into 8 minus x3 value is how much is there? 5 and y2 value is how much is there? 4. Okay, so if you subtract, then you will get the answer is 36. The same procedure we need to find out for the alpha 2. Alpha 2 equal to x3 y1 minus x1 y3. So you need to remember one thing. In this case, we need to eliminate the second row. Remaining is, let us see over here, x1. Here this is x3 y1, x3 y1, x1 y3. So just you need to cross multiply over here. x3 y1 minus x1 y3. So x3 is how much is there? 5 and y1 is how much is there? 2 minus x1 is how much is there? 3 and y3 is how much is there? 8. If you subtract, then you will get the answer is minus 40. After that, we need to find out this alpha 3 value, x1 y2 minus x2 y1. So how to write over here? Because I told you, if you're talking about alpha 3, you need to eliminate the third one value. You need to eliminate this third row value. Remaining is which one is there? x1 y1, x2 y2 is there. Just you need to cross multiply over here, x1 y2 minus x2 y1. Clear? Done. So here x1 value is how much is there? 3 and y2 value is how much is there? 4 minus x2 value is how much is there? 7 and y1 value is how much is there? 2. If you subtract this value, then you will get the answer is minus 2. After that, this beta 1, beta 2, beta 3 we need to find out. How to find, you know very well. So in this case, if you are talking about beta 1, you need to eliminate this y1 value. You need to subtract y2 minus y3, okay. Let us think about it. If you are talking about beta 2, how to find out y1 minus y3. If you are talking about beta 3, then you need to eliminate the third row, then y1 minus y2 we can say that. Is it right? The same concept and the same logic we need to follow over here. Beta 1 equal to y2 minus y3. So y2 is how much is there? 4 minus of 8 equal to minus 4. Beta 2 is equal to, because we need to eliminate the second row, the remaining is y3 minus of y1. So 8 minus 2 should be become as 6. After that, we are talking about beta 3. In that, we need to eliminate this third row. Remaining is which one is there? y1 minus y2. So y1 is how much is there? 2 minus of 4. It should become as minus 2. Clear? After that, we need to find out the value of gamma 1, gamma 2, gamma 3 we need to find out. Gamma, if you want to find out, equal to, then in this case we need to eliminate which value here? First row value. So here we need to eliminate this x value. Okay dear. Then remaining is x3 minus of x2. Then x3 is how much? 5 minus of 7, it become as minus 2. And gamma 2 equal to, so in this case we need to eliminate the second row value. Then x1 minus of x3, then you will get minus 2. After that, gamma 3 equal to, here x2 minus of x1 equal to 7 minus 3 equal to 4. Clear? After that, after the getting the value of alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3, beta 1, beta 2, beta 3 and gamma 1, gamma 2, gamma 3, then after that our intention is there, we need to find out the value of area of a shape function 2a we need to find out. So for 2a if you want to find out, then you have to use the matrix 2a is equal to 1 1 1 x1 y1 x2 y2 x3 y3. So equal to 1 1 1. This is a constant value, you need to keep as it is only. So x1 value we know very well, x1 already is given, x1 is 3, y1 is 2, x2 is 7, y2 is 4, x3 is 5, y3 is 8. 3 comma 2, okay, x2 nothing but 7, y2 nothing but 4, x3 nothing but 5, y3 nothing but 8. After that, remember here in the above matrix you have to represent above positive, negative, positive, positive, negative, positive. Okay, equal to the first we are talking about first one. If you are talking about the first one, you need to eliminate this row as well as this column. This row, first row into this first column. The remaining is 7 into 7 8 is 56 minus 5 4 is 20. Clear? Minus. This is the minus symbol. Minus 3. Okay. Then you need to eliminate this first row, second column. First row, second column. 1 into 8, it becomes as 8. 1 minus of 4, it becomes as minus 4 plus 2. So you need to eliminate this first row, third column. Clear? Plus, let us see over here. Plus 2. 1 5 is 5 minus 1 7 is 7. So if you subtract with the help of calculus, then you will get the answer is 20. Okay, so 2a value is how much is there, dear? 20. We got it. After getting the value of 2a, you need to substitute in the shape function, because our intention is there we want to find out the value of n1, n2, n3 we need to find out. So here alpha value, how much is given here? Alpha value is given here 36 plus beta value is minus 4 into x plus gamma value is minus 2 into 6 by 20. So if you divide this whole the value, then you will get the answer is 0.4. n2, the shape function n2 is equal to alpha 2 plus beta 2x plus gamma 2y by 2a. Alpha 2 value is how much is there? Minus 14 plus beta 2 value is how much is there? 6 into 4 plus gamma value is how much is there? Minus 2 into 6 by 20. If you divide the whole the value, then you will get the answer is how much is there? Minus 0.1. Clear? Then the same concept we need to follow for the shape function. The same formula we have to use over here. So n3 is equal to alpha 3 plus beta 3x plus gamma 3y by 2a. So alpha 3 value how much we got here? Minus 2 plus beta 3 value is minus 2 into x nothing but 4 plus gamma 3 nothing but 4 into 6 by 20. If you divide the whole the value, then you will get the answer is 0.7 value. So after getting the value of shape function n1, n2, n3, we need to find out the isometric representation. We need to find out the value of x coordinate as well as we need to find out the value of y. So if you are using the isoparametric representation, we have the formula of x nothing but x1 minus x3 n1 plus x2 minus x3 n2 plus x3. So it is considered as equation number 1. If you want to consider for the vertical, so instead of x you are represented by y1, instead of x you are represented by y3 n1 plus, instead of x2 you are represented here y2 minus of y3 n2 plus y3. It is become, so it is considered as equation number 2. Clear? So here we know that the interior point, so if you want to observe over here the interior point, so in this middle point the interior point how much is given here? 4 comma 6. This 4 comma 6 we can represent here x and y. X is 4, y is 6. X is 4, y is 6. Clear? Done. After that, let us see over here, x is 4, y is c. So this value we need to substitute in the equation number 1. So what is the formula of equation 1? We have the equation is x is equal to x1 minus x3 n1 plus x2 minus x3 n2 plus x3. Is it right? So let us see over here. So x value is how much we got here? X value is 4 equal to x1 is how much we got here? 3 minus of 5. n1 the shape function keep as it is only, plus x2 is how much is there? 7 minus of 5. n2 plus x3 value is how much is there? x3 value is 5. Clear? So 3 minus 5 it become as minus 2 n1 plus 7 minus 5 it become as plus 2 n2 plus 5. Clear? So this value if it is moved toward this side it become as positive. So 4 is as it is, instead of minus it become as positive, instead of minus plus it become as negative. If it is moved toward the left hand side, minus 2n2 minus of 5 equal to 0. Clear? So 2n1 as it is, minus 2n2 as it is. This 4 minus 5 become as minus 1 equal to 0. This 2n1 minus 2n2 equal to 1. Clear? Done. Let us see. So it is considered as equation number 3. After the similarly, from the equation number 2, we have to take the y coordinate. Y is equal to y1 minus y3 n1 plus y2 minus y3 n2 plus y3. We have the formula. So y1 value is how much is there? Y1 is, we got it 2, y2 nothing but 4, y3 nothing but 8. But the interior point P 4 comma 6. So instead of y, we have to represent over here. So I am representing the 6 value. Y coordinate is 6. 6 is equal to y1 value is how much is there? 2 minus of 8 n1 plus y2 nothing but how much is there? 4 minus of 8 n2 plus 8. Is it right? So after that 6 as it is, 2 minus of 8 become as minus 61, 4 minus 8 it become as minus 2 n2 plus 8. After that, let us see over here, if it is moved toward this side, it become as positive. 6 as it is, this minus become as positive toward the left hand side. 6 n1 plus 2, this is, sorry here, please make the correction over here. This is 4. This is 4 n2. 4 n2 minus of 8 equal to 0. Clear? 6 n1 plus 4 n2. 6 minus of 8 become as how much? Minus 2 equal to 0. 6 n1 plus 4 n2 equal to how much? 2. So it is considered as equation number 4. So after that, we need to equate the equation number 3 as well as equation number 4. So equation number 3 is how much is there? 2n1 minus 2n2 equal to 1. 6n1 plus 4n2 equal to 2. So this means that, so first, because here both value is not, any one value is not equal. So for that reason, what I am doing over here, for equation 3 we are multiplying by 2. So in this form we can represent here 2 2s it become as 4n1 minus 2 2s it become as 4n2 equal to 2 1s are 2. 6n1 plus 4n2 equal to 2. If you subtract this value, because plus and minus will be cancelled, the remaining should be, okay, 6 plus 4 it become as 10 n1 equal to 2 plus 2 it become as 4. n1 equal to 4 by 10 it become as how much? 0.4. So after the getting the value of n1, the shape function of n1, we need to substitute in the equation number 3. So equation number 3 is how much is there? 2n1 minus 2n2 equal to 1. 2n1 minus 2n2 equal to 1. So 2 into n1 value is how much is there? Shape function value 0.4 minus 2n2 equal to 1. So what is our intention is there? Our intention is there, we want to find out the shape function of n2, we need to find out. Is it right? So 0.8 as it is minus 2 n2 equal to 1. So after that, if this value is moved toward this side, it become as minus 1 equal to 2 n2. If you subtract this value, it will become as minus 0.2 equal to 2 n2. If you divide this value, then you will get the answer is n2 value is how much is there? Minus 0.1. After the getting the value of n1 and n2, you can substitute over here, because we have the shape function formula n1 plus n2 plus n3 should be always equal to 1. The shape function n1 we know very well how much is there? 0.4. The shape function n2 is how much is there? Minus 0.1 plus n3 equal to 1. So 0.4 minus 0.1, if you subtract over here, then you will get the answer is 0.3 plus n3 equal to 1. n3 equal to 1 minus of 0.3. So n3 is equal to how much we got it here? 1 minus of 0.3 become as 0.7. So in this case, if we find the value of n1 value is 0.4, n2 value is how much is there? Minus 0.1, and n3 value is how much is there? 0.7. So after the getting the result of n1, n2, n3, you need to represent over here. That is the most impact, because it show the positive impact. What? Because if you are not represent this result, they have the confusion to the examiner during the evaluations. So please write down this result, because this result is carrying is 1 marks. Is it right? So if you represent this result, then based on that one only, the examiner will give the full marks. Is it right? The shape function at the point P 4 comma 6, n1 shape function how much we got? 0.4, and n2 is minus 0.3, and n3 shape function is 0.7. So in this case what we need to find out? We need to find out the shape function of n1, n2, n3. We need to find out. We find this problem. I hope so no one is having that doubt regarding this problem. If anyone is having the doubt regarding this problem, please write down in the comment box, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you dear.